Nate Williams here for Seconds Out with Nathan Gorman. Fighting on the front and undercard. Big step up, Alex Leapai, world title challenger for Klitschko. What do you think?
Definitely good. Well, big step up. You know, he's a good seasoned veteran. He knows himself round the ring, doesn't he? Let's say, look at his resume. The people that's only beat him are world champions such as Manuel Chai, Klitschko. And he put up a good fight against Klitschko, even though he got knocked out, granted. But back when he fought Klitschko was doing that to everyone. So he's a very dangerous opponent, and it's another good step up.
Yeah, I mean, he's been fairly inactive since then, like a fight a year.
Yeah.
So do you think he's just coming for a payday, or? Well,
you don't know. He could be doing that, or he could be coming with hunger in his belly, thinking, if I beat him, I'm going to get a better payday. So I don't know, but I'm going to be prepared for whatever comes, really.
So what kind of statement do you want to make with this fight? Like, what do you want to show people?
I want to make a good statement. I want to do it quicker than Klitschko. Hopefully, things go to plan. That's what I'm training for. Obviously, if it goes to 10 or 12 rounds, so be it. But the win's the main thing. But to look good doing it.
And can we talk about your British rival, Daniel Dubois?
Of course we can. Why not?
The board made it.
Well, yeah, they've mandated us together. For I think purse bids are going in December the 6th or something, and the fight's meant to be the end of March. But time will tell what happens there, right?
Yeah. What did you make of his last fight?
He'd done what he had to do, but it wasn't. Kevin didn't give him nothing to come back with. He just sucked the ropes today. You know what I mean? He was very, how can I put it? Very back off on it. He didn't want to engage. So, but he done what he had to do. He got the win. I suppose he'd done 10 rounds, so it's one of them.
What would you do in that situation then? If you were in the same situation against Kevin Johnson on the ropes, how'd you break him down?
Myself personally, Daniel is more of a 1-2 jab, the basic stuff. Where me, I'm uppercuts, hooks, body shots. I'd have been more versatile about the way Johnson was sitting on the ropes. The way he was sitting on the ropes with a Philly shell. I'd have feinted more through combinations, punches and bunches, and it caught him off guard. That's the way you got to attack them. If you attack him with singles or 1-2s, he's too clever. He's a very seasoned veteran as Johnson. He would just swing off his shoulders. He's very clever in that department.
Now, we've got a big heavyweight fight next week in LA. Could you tell us your thoughts about that? How do you think it's going to go down?
I think Tyson will beat him. I really do. Don't get me wrong. Wilder is probably the most dangerous heavyweight on the planet out there, but I can't see him beating Tyson. I just think he's too wild. If he hits you, granted, he's putting you to sleep, but I think Tyson will make him miss, make him pay. He's very awkward. Southpaw orthodox. Hands up, hands down, switch hitter. He's a very versatile man. And it's very hard to punch him. 6'9", and he's very good, very good.
Have you ever sparred Tyson? Or?
Yeah, I've sparred him many rounds. When he was coming back for his comeback fight, in June, I sparred him then because obviously he was up the Hatton gym, so I sparred him and I had a chance to spar him a couple of times. He's very good sparring, mate.
Yeah. And what did you learn from it?
I learned a lot from him, obviously, because he's a lineal heavyweight champion of the world. But I also, I watched him as well, but sparring him as well, I also took on how good he is. Do you know what I mean? He knows his way around the ring. Trust and believe me. What
did you think of Jimmy Fury's performance against Pulev? Did you watch that fight?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought he was doing really well. To be fair, it's just obviously that cut in the eye. It was a bad cut when I'm fighting one-eyed. It would be a horrible feeling. So, he showed that he had heart to go through it, but he had that cut 2 or 3 prior to the fight, didn't he? I heard. So it's one of them things. It's an experience. He's only 23, he's 24-year-old. He's not killed with age. He'll come back.
And Tommy Fury makes his pro debut. Have you seen much of him?
Yeah, well, turtleneck Tommy. Yeah, he's training with us in the gym. Rick's training him, so I'm watching with him Monday to Friday. Day in, day out with him. So he's doing really well, and he'll be looking for an explosive performance come the 22nd.
So do you match up well with Tommy then?
He's a good mate of mine. Tommy is, yeah, definitely. He's a good lad.
What sort of banter do you have in the gym?
Oh, we have good banter in the gym. Everyone takes the piss out of each other, but when it comes down to training, and the nitty gritty, there's no jokes. Get on with the training.
And in terms of your career now, like, where do you want to be progressed in 2019? What sort of fights are you looking at for 2019? Getting through this one.
Yeah, I'd like to get a British title or something like that. 2019. Obviously, I gotta do the performance on the 22nd first, and get a good win there. I'll come out unscathed, injury free, God willing, and just move on and progress really. As many titles I can get and just keep on winning. That's the aim.
Thanks, Nathan.
No problem,
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.